This is Thompsons West End Campground in Washburn, Wisconsin. Rates are $35 a night for standard, $45 for premium sites. You can tell the premium sites because they have red stakes. So they're the sites along the lake. So if you look here, they start at 35 and go around through 46. I'm going to walk this campground backwards because it's actually easier to see the sites when you walk them backwards. But it is a decent campground. It's really quiet, right on the lake, off the beaten path just a little bit, but very close to everything downtown. Washburn is a small town, doesn't have a whole lot, but it is full service, so you can get anything you need here. So this is the dump site here to the right, site 27 here to the left. All of the sites here are both power and all of the sites here have power, none have water. This is site 28. They're all pretty level. They should work for just about any rig. They're all long enough to fit probably up to 40 foot without any issue. The water is available at a couple of spigots within the park. This is site 26. This is site 29. This is site 25. 25 is probably one of the worst sites as far as level goes. It would be fine if you were in some sort of a trailer. In a motorhome, you'd really struggle with it. If it was a short motorhome like a Class B, you'd probably be fine. This is site 30. The restrooms are over here. They also have wood available. This is site 31. The numbering's a little funny. This is site 24. So down here on this end, you've got 20s across from 30s. So this is site 32. All of the sites have a pretty decent space around them. They're not right on top of one another. They've got good space behind them. This is site 23. The sites also all have fire pits and picnic tables. This is site 33. All the sites here are back in, except I think this one you can pull straight through. This is site 22. 22 is another of the slightly shorter sites. It should be long enough for virtually anything, but it is short if you're needing to park a car with a bigger rig. This is site 21. One of the things here are that there are seasonal sites, so you see some like this with stuff set up with them. This is site 20. Most of the seasonal sites are pretty clean, but they are a little cluttered. This is site 19, another seasonal site. This is site 18. It's another seasonal site, but this one pulls through from the corner. And as you can see, they've got about a 43 footer and they're pulling probably a 25 foot trailer. This is site 17. The other thing, most of the sites here have cable access, but it's limited channels. This is site 16. This is site 15. This is site 14. Site 13. Site 12. Most of the seasonal campers are up on this corner. a little farther from the lake, and not mixing a lot with the overnighters. This is site 11. This is site 10. This is site 9. This is site 8. I have noticed walking around here that the ground is a little soft, but I think it's because we've had a lot of rain here in the last week and a half. It had been a dry summer, so a lot of that's pooling now. This is site 7. Site 6. Again, all of these seem to be pretty level. This is site 5. As you can see, there are no blocks or anything under most of these. This is site 4. And site 3. Site 3 does have a slope to it. Slopes from the back to the front. Again, with a camper that's a tow behind, no problem. With the motorhome, you may have issues. This is site 2. And site 1. And both of those are pretty level. Over here is a artesian well, and people come from around town and fill up with water here. The water is very, very good. So as you can see, they filled a big carboy, and we emptied the water out of our tanks so we could fill here because the water here is very good. I hadn't noticed the school bus here prior to today, but there are school-age kids that are in here, so they could be going to school locally and being picked up and dropped off. I'm not sure about that. This also goes down to a little boat launch. So if you have a boat and you want to get onto the lake, you can do it right here from the campsite. And they have not only lake access, but a little bit of a beach and a playground over here. I've seen the kids in the playground a lot, so they're either bored or it's a good playground. This is site 50. Site 50, again, maybe a little sloped for a motorhome, but it's fine for a camper trailer. This is site 49. Site 49 is the same, slopes a little bit from the front to the back. Motorhome would struggle here, but most pull-behinds would not have an issue. So down here there's a volleyball pit, and it also just goes down to a little lake access with a pavilion with picnic tables. This is site 47. Nice and long, a little bit of shade on the back of that one. This is site 48. 48's a little bit shorter. This is site 46. 46 is one of the premium sites. This is site 47, and this site is the camp house. This is site 44. Again, nice level sites, especially down here by the lake. This is site 43, nice and level, good for just about anything you come in. This is site 42. A little bit of shade on the lakeside, which is not available in most. This is site 41. This is site 40, probably the best shade on the lakeside, and nice views on here as well. This is site 39. 39 is one of the seasonal sites right now. But all the sites here are first come, first served, so you can't make a reservation. You also can't pay with anything other than cash, as far as I'm aware. This is site 38. 38's a nice level site. Good to get in and out. All of the sites here have pretty good access. This is site 37. This is us. We had to raise the front about 2 inches. This is site 36. We almost picked this one, but decided to give the kiddies a view out the window. This is site 35. 35 is the last of the premium sites. This is site 34, and it's seasonal right now as well. And then we're back at the road that goes out to the front, and site 33.